We're live here on this is a very tragic Saturday now, as news is breaking that the Hall of Famer, Bay Area Oakland A's own Rickey Henderson has died, apparently due to complications of pneumonia. He was only 65 years old. He's in the Hall of Fame and a just out and out one of the greatest athletes, certainly in baseball. He played football at Oakland High School. He was born in Chicago. He was raised in Oakland. Anyway, I'm on here, and this is not a complaint. It's just more sort of the times that we're in. Now, apparently he died, Rickey Henderson, uh, early Saturday, late Friday. And some of our more trusted media people, media organizations have not even reported this yet. Now, there's a couple of things that come to mind. They want to be sure. Well, it's been now, and I'm talking to you 1 o'clock Pacific Coast time, and this has been reported now for well over an hour. The Chronicle, late to the game. SF Gate has not put anything up. Our alleged sports stations, K and BR, not a word, not on their website. And look, everybody wants to be, I shouldn't say everybody. There's an excuse. Well, we want to make sure it's right. We want to make sure. Well, those excuses are long over. You have somebody manning the desk. That's why they call them editors. That's why they're assignment editors, or they're background editors, or they scan the wires. And yes, sure, you want to make sure that you don't have somebody who's still alive as dead. When you're well past an hour, and when good old TMZ broke the story, ABC 7, let's do the television. They have a wire service story on their website. Okay, we'll give them. Same thing with NBC Bay Area, Cron. But none of these stations, this is a little bit of a different avenue, have broke into their programming to announce this is a big deal. Okay, this is a real big. This is a Hall of Famer. Guy was still young, 64, 65 years old. He's a Hall of Famer. And you do a little mention, you break into programming. Yes, this is significant. Nothing. And it happens when Saturday, that's the slowest news day of the week. Okay. We're combine that with the fact that it's a holiday mode, but inexcusable for some of these media outlets like KCBS. Not a word about it. And they will in the coming moments, in the coming minutes, hours, they'll have something. But they're way, way late to the game. This is why you have editors. You make calls. You call Bay City News. You call your Associated Press. The Associated Press is very, very, very careful. The wire service, the only wire service. I remember when there used to be two wire services, AP and UPI. There's no longer a UPI. And I understand. I'm not critical. I'm just acknowledging the fact that this should have long ago been reported when other outlets, reputable outlets, and I include, by the way, TMZ, because they break stories. They do break stories that a lot of the mainstream press does not. And granted, they're a little bit more that kind of media where, they can afford to do publishing stuff, material, and not have repercussions. But actually, that's not the case anymore. TMZ, folks, they are now copied by other so-called mainstream media outlets. Hell, to give you an example, I just put on ESPN.com on my computer. They don't even have that Rickey Henderson has passed away. And here's why I am critical. ESPN.com, owned by Disney, Okay, part of the Disney media empire with ABC television stations, the network, ESPN, ESPN.com. Sorry, should be up and on, and we should have a reporter and all that covering this, a big story. So, just for the record, again, I tried to put on as much media outlets here in the Bay Area as possible. I checked with the local TV stations, nothing. Now, on their websites, I did look. ABC7 has a story about Rickey Henderson, basically a wire service story. East Bay Times has the story. They broke it here in the Bay Area, and nothing from the Chronicle. SF Gate, they're too worried about saying, "Oh, a great burrito place is opened, Red Burritos." So, and again, you'll hear the excuse. Well, they don't want to. They want to make sure that the person's actually dead. Come on. Anyway, folks, I just thought I would break in and tell you about this story. I'm sure it's going to get, a lot more. And it happened today, and tomorrow's dead. And of course, coming Monday through Wednesday, when Christmas Day is actually on Wednesday. So you're going to get a lot more coverage. This is quite a sad day. And that is the fact that Rickey Henderson, the Hall of Famer from the Oakland A's, has passed away, apparently due to pneumonia. So that's in and of itself a story. But a lot of these outlets here late to the game on a Saturday, which is not exactly the best time to report these kind of stories. All right, we're going to be monitoring the situation, and thank you for watching. See you soon.